Yeah, it looks like that tree from Avatar. Okay, Tenochita, I get it. You like bikes, but you can't get on every single bike you see. Welcome to Luis TV. We are in Santa Maria del Tule, and we're here to see a very special tree. The Tule tree has the fame of being the tree with the widest tree trunk in the world. Let's go find out a little more about this tree and take a look at it. Yes, we are in the correct location. All right, I think that's the tree right there. And as you can see, compared to that church right next to it, it's quite large. Thing is huge. Behind me is the Tule tree. Tule is the town, so this is the tree of Tule. But it's a Sabino tree. That's what they call it, the species, I guess. This tree is approximately 2,000 years old, so it's been here quite a bit. It's the tree with the widest tree trunk in the world. The tree trunk is 46 feet across and it's 137 feet tall. It's not very tall. There's taller trees. But certainly there aren't any with tree trunks with the footprint of this tree. Even the giant sequoias don't even come close to how big these tree trunks are. Or the redwoods. I mean, the redwoods are tiny compared to the size of that tree trunk. Yeah, it looks like that tree from Avatar. I wish we could see somebody standing right there, right up against it, so we could see the true scale of this thing. That is impressive. So right here on this plaza in the center of the town Tule, there are two other trees like that, the same species, that are almost as big, but not quite. They are also impressive, but that one behind me is the one that takes the record. This tree branch is fenced off too. It's roped off so that people don't touch it. The tree is pretty much a relic in the town and it's prohibited to trim. And there it is, in English. Mira, Tenochito, ahí está el árbol con el... Mira, ¿qué tienes en la boca? Well, so the yard actually has two other specimens of this tree. There's one over here that is half the age of that other big one back there. This one here is 1,000 years old. That one. I'll tell you what, man, it's really hard to see the scale of this thing because I'm quite far from it. Obviously, this fence won't let me approach it. That is an enormous footprint right there. So the only stat they have for this is the age. Obviously, everyone comes here to see the 2,000-year-old tree, so they have all kinds of statistics for it. But still, they need to put a ruler right next to that thing. Okay. There is a third specimen of the species, and this one is not fenced in. This one is really, really young. However, it's still quite large. For real, that's big. This one you can touch, and it's about the size of your average redwood or sequoia. This tree is only 30 years old, so it's basically a sapling. Of course, there's a church. Masters get out. Tourists can come in here right now, but look at this altar. There's so much gold here. This has to be the best decorated garden I've ever seen in my entire life. That is just too pretty. There's my son trying to get in the fountain. Well, I actually have permission from the police on this town to fly the drone. They told me to not fly over the tree or over the church, to keep the drone over the garden. So I'm gonna fly over this, get an aerial view of the tree and the church. Thank you, El Tule. That was cool. Not every day you see a tree that size. So the other thing is that these trees are native to the tropical regions of Mexico. There may be bigger trees out there, but a lot of the Yucatan is just solid jungle that there may be others, but we don't know.
Otra vez.
Son 3, el de 150 son 5 variedades. Le damos puro diferente.
Ok, sí.